Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Spyro 2. Ripto's Rage, almost the last subtitle of the game. For some reason I had Year of the Dragon in my head, but that's the wrong one I think. But anyway, welcome back to Autumn Plains. Not just to Ripto's Rage, but also Autumn Plains. At the end of the last episode we fully explored this place. And yeah, I can simply say it's time for us to go check out all of the worlds that are present here in Autumn Plains. Crystal Glacier is the first one we find when it comes to just following the route, you might say. Skelos Badlands, the second one in that sense. However, I'd actually like to start with Breeze Harbor. I'm also pretty sure that in the list of the game, that's the first one officially. Not entirely too sure about that, but in the end the order doesn't really matter. We are going to get started with Breeze Harbor. And as you may expect, just like with the first hub world, Summer Forest, we are going to deal with a couple of problems that the local inhabitants are dealing with. In the end, solving that problem, giving us a talisman. Just like in the first hub world, collecting all of the talismans is going to be required to enter the boss stage. Let's go see what we have to deal with this time around. Bird people. Pelicans, to be precise. And I presume those were the bad guys. Hi there. Pelicans are water birds, right? They shouldn't care about a bit of water. Unless it puts out the campfire. Well, it does look like these guys are clean, at least. Some sort of soap creature, I'm not too sure what's going on here. What's also going on here is gems. You also need to collect those, of course. Howdy, sir. Ow. Soap hurts. Where do we need to go? Oh, here's the dude that actually introduces us to the story. Let's go talk to you then.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First they put out the fires in our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
Highly advanced machinery. Well, it looks like these birds are indeed also having some trouble. Boilers are put out. How do you put boilers on? I don't think you have to ask a dragon. Just ask a dragon, how do you put on a fire? But anyway, once they're shut on, we can actually use the wind that comes from these things to glide up even further and progress into the stage. Oh, that looks like an interesting enemy. Oh, it looks like something that hurts as well. It is metal, so we can't flame it. And it is spiked, so we can also not charge it. We need to defeat that guy in a different way. Why does water hurt so much? Water shouldn't hurt. Even though I am a dragon, so it could put out my fire, you might say. And speaking of fire, that is what we need in order to defeat these enemies. There are multiple cannons around this stage. We can actually use those to shoot cannonballs, and that we can use in order to destroy a couple of things and also defeat certain enemies. We can also try to knock this open with it. That will be for later. We do need to take all of these guys out for one of the orb missions. So we definitely don't want to skip out on killing these guys. I'm pretty sure we cannot hit this one we see in the distance. It would be nice to try actually, but it does not look like we are able to hit them. Now here's another one. Not sure if we can actually reach that guy with the other cannon. There might be one a bit closer. I need to check that out quickly. Could also try to use this one. Not too sure if I can shoot over this building. We need to take all of these guys out at some point. Yeah, I'm indeed able to hit you. If only I was able to hit you from over here. Now, for some reason it does feel like I should be able to hit you from over here, but the game is not lying. Apparently I'm not able to. This ledge is too high. Allow me. Hover. Best invention ever in the Spyro game, the hover. opens so many doors. Just like swimming. Here on the water we find yet again a lot of gems. 3 of them to be precise. And yeah, that was indeed everything. Also a couple on this ledge. We don't want to go in there, I think. Dragon or not, even for Spyro, that's your dirt. Full of lava. Oh, really? You're going to put out my fire? Alright. Good thing to note. Make sure all of these guys are taken out before you try to put the fires back on. These guys are also here to actually put them out again. Before moving on to the ship, let's go over here. That ship is continuation, I'm pretty sure. We should be able to actually get an orb mission over here. Let's go see which one this is.
Those landlubbers have littered these metal spike mines all over the harbor. If you can clear them out, I'll give you this orb I found in a clam yesterday.
Yeah, that was the mission we were already busy with. Shoot down the floating mines. The first 2 we already got. And this is the official initiation of that mission. Right, this is the dude we were not able to hit. From a distance, he can hit you from over here, and I shot the metal crate already. There's 2 of them here. And now. Gotcha, that's 4 out of 8 already. The final 4 are going to be in the south, I'm pretty sure, at this stage. I do remember another part of lava where they actually pop out occasionally. Multiple are going to be there as well. So, let's go south. Southeast, to be precise. Right, here's Zoe. Therefore saying here's another split pathway. Yeah, and this is the part I was thinking about. This one I remember. This is going to be the final 4. And I missed. And I missed again. Come on. Apparently this is a difficult time. Now. There we go. Need to do it again. These ones look a little bit easier to hit. These are a little bit more in our line. There we go.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
First mission of this stage. 1 other to find. That one is going to be a pretty fun one, actually. Also really close to that one. It's also in the same area where we just left. This is clearly another mission where we get transported back towards the mission giver the moment we do the final thing. So we need to ride these ships again. It's luckily not very far. Right, here we are. Now we do need to make sure to kill more enemies, because we need to use power up in order to reach that final area with the final orb. I'm pretty sure we don't have enough yet. It's going to be above 10. 14 to be precise. 14 enemy spirits we need. In order to receive the power up for this stage. Oh, nice. That other dude was in the way a bit, but I still got you. Remember, their buckets are metal, so you can not flame them. Here's another jar. This contraption we need to activate before we can use it. That's going to lead us towards the end of the stage. I'd like to try to get enough enemies first if I can. Because I'd like to go to the split pathway for the orb mission, but I am 1 short. So I have 13, and it requires 14. Very mean game. 1 enemy short, forcing us to go to the ship. But anyway, once this thing is active, we can actually stand on it, and it will launch us towards the main ship. Part that they actually also took out, these invaders. But here we can find our 14th enemy, and still get ourselves to the high jump power up. And this will bring us to the second orb mission, and also one of the most fun ones to do. But be careful, also very tricky.
How lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley up there and collect them for me?
Mission. Collect 50 gears with the trolley. And yes, you've guessed correctly. This is indeed going to be a quote-unquote minecart stage. There's a trolley over here, and we can actually ride it. It will automatically go over the tracks. Of course, we need to jump and shift the tracks in order to stay alive, like this. But there are definitely minecarts in this game, as you can see. In a beautiful 3D variant. Just like we just did in Donkey Kong 64, the previous game. Ow! Okay, let's try that again. Begin with this first little circle you start in. Shift over here. Okay, now it becomes tricky. First one to go right. Careful with the crane over here. That will loop us back around to the beginning. We've got everything so we can move on to the next one. Shoot the switch. We can actually go left. Remember, barrel, just shoot it. Regular crate we need to jump over. Left first, we can loop around. Barrel, fire. Shoot and go right. Final split pathway, go left first. And I'm pretty sure I missed one of the gears. Let's go around. Get back to that part. Go left again. Yeah, I missed that one. I missed it again. I'm pretty sure we're looking at another failed attempt here, so why am I even bother talking? It's not trickier than I actually remembered it being. I just remember it being tricky, but I did not remember it being this tricky. But anyway, we're still alive, so... Right now, I don't really have a reason to complain. One more pathway we need to do. This one on the right over here. In order to find a couple of gears. Yeah, indeed.
That was great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
And that was the final orb for this stage, putting our total at 26. Right, no, I don't want to go into... I wanted to use it as a shortcut back, but not allowed apparently. Jumping over there automatically puts you back in the trolley. You're not allowed to just simply walk there. Alright, where were we? Let's go back to the ship. Time for the Talisman mission, the only thing we still have to do. Drop all of the gems that are still on the ship, of course. Oh, let's put on this fire first. There's one on each side, so we need to put on the second one as well. No, get over here, you! Ouch! Stop interfering. Yeah, these guys are going to put out my flames, of course, so... First need to take care of you. Like I explained earlier. As long as these guys are still around, putting on fires has no use. But now we can. And activating this little engine will make the ship go up. And going up means we are actually able to access the end of the stage. Right over here. Let's pick up the gems first if we can. And then get ourselves a talisman.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Nice, he actually mentions Zephyr, one of the next stages we're going to do. In fact, that's going to be the secret stage as part of Autumn Plains. However, I seem to have missed 40 gems. So we're first going to take a look at that. And this is actually something I should have known. Remember that container that I actually fired at a moment back with the cannonballs? I never actually went back to pick up those gems. And therefore, not ashamed to admit I've missed those. These are a bit tricky to actually remember. Especially since they land at the beginning of the stage. But anyway, that was it for Breeze Harbor. I could actually go back to the ending portal, but that one is a bit out of my way since I'm back at the beginning, so... Let's just use exit level. And watch the ending cutscene that way. Bye! Who are you going to pick? Oh, you are the unlucky loser. Well, that was the first stage of Autumn Plains. The second hub world has officially begun. 2,370 gems we're going to bring back home. And if I calculate correctly, I should be around 15 minutes with the cutting of the minecart mission. And also looking for the gems. I did actually shut off my recording, so I should still be on the clock. I think I have time to quickly get started with the next stage. It is once again debatable which one that is going to be. Give me some health back, please, before we get started. Here in the beginning area of Autumn Plains are two more stages. Crystal Glacier and Skelos Badlands. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a dragon by the toe. Well, it looks like it's going to be Crystal Glacier. What am I doing? Now, that is one way to randomize your pick. Crystal Glacier. As the name suggests, this is going to be a snow stage. So we can actually expect some snowy characters to be in trouble here. But no matter what the trouble is going to be, we need to catch ourselves a talisman. And that is what we are here for. Hopefully I'm able to reach at least the first orb mission before ending this episode. We'll see how far I can get. Let's get introduced. Ooh, these things look scary. Hey, don't imprison the village elder. What are you guys going to do about it? Sneak up on this guard. Hi there. Oh. There was more than one guard. That backfired. Speaking of backfiring, firing is something we need to do in order to save these guys, shall we?
Spyro! The Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
These guys also like hockey. What is it with snowy characters and hockey in this game? Right, save all of these guys. And we can continue.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Yeah, just like in the previous stage, we once again are dealing with a teeter-totter. But this one is a little bit less modern. But still works, pretty much you might say. Let's go continue exploring this place. Gem collecting also needs to happen. Yet again. Oh, here's our first ice wizard. Not as sophisticated as the wizards in the first game, but still. We are dealing with wizards again. Oh, nice job hitting your own friend. Friendly fire amongst enemies. Yet again. Give me some fodder. And this is the enemy father in this stage. Giving you health. Right, was that all? No, there's one more over there. There's also a wizard, thank you. Also need to take care of enough enemies, of course. There's once again going to be power-up. Super fly power-up yet again.
Watch! We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Alright, I'll watch. Don't mind me if I in the meantime also get myself some gems. Right, here they come. Oh, that is one interesting way to create a staircase. Thank you, guys. What are you? Something that hurts, apparently. I need to find myself a good exit point for this episode. Not really close to the first orb mission, even though it is down here, but currently don't really have enough enemies for it. I could actually stop the episode at the beginning of that mission. I don't really have to do it today anymore, I think. It's going to take way too long. Try to gather all of the gems in this area at least. That much I still can do, of course. Is there more? Also on the lookout for enough enemies, because I need well over 10 enemies yet again in order to activate the power-up for this stage. Stop hurting me! Could go down here. Some health over here at least. Oh, scary. Oh, Moneybags is also here for a bridge, I see. There are a lot of bridges we need to buy in this game. Here's the next one.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee.
Well, your fees are never small, but 200 is not all that much, so...
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge.
Is there a condo to buy in Hurricos? Oh, interesting bridge. Well, Ice Dragon Bridge is aside, I think this is a good spot to actually still end my episode after buying this bridge. Interesting bridge, but still. Next time we are going to continue in this stage and hopefully fully complete it. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get my money back from Moneybags somehow. Thank you for watching. Treecks out.